Everyone, welcome to my DESTASH. I am going to be working on this for quite a while, so I'm slow, but I'm going to get there. If you haven't seen any of my other DESTASHes, nothing is priced with shipping. Hopefully you'll find some other things you like, and we'll just put them all together, and I'll ship them to you the least expensive way I can. If I can send them to you first class, I will. I won't make you pay priority shipping for something I can send to you that's, would be a whole lot cheaper. So this is just a mix of all kinds of things that are on top and in my way, and I need to move these to get to the lace, which is what I'm wanting to start bringing up, lace and fabric. So I'm going to get a box and set right here by me so I can show it to you and then put it in the box. Okay, first I have 9 rolls of fabric ribbon, and it's got adhesive on it. It's not washi tape, it's ribbon. And then you can see the patterns on here. And there's 9 rows, 2 foot on each row. That's $2. So I hope you can see them all. Okay, this is what they call in the UK, I guess, is decoupage. It's not what we call decoupage, but they start building their card with A1, and then they start layering on top of it. And, then this has B1 and B2 and all that. You can go as deep as you want to, put on as many as you want to, make 1 card with all of this, or you can make 2 or 3 cards with all this, which is usually what I do. I always get at least 2 cards, and sometimes 3. And these sheets sell for around $3 each. And they're all adhesive. No, they're not adhesive backed. But they were. No, because they're made for you to put your dimensionals on there with each new layer that you add. Like when you add the watering can to that watering can, you put your dimensionals on there. So I have 14 of them here, and I want $10 for all 14. And like I said, these sell for $3 each. Is about the going price. So I hope you can see what's here. Try to get them where you can. There's a hot air balloon. And a tent. Here's some wine bottles. This would be great for homecoming or housewarming or anything like that. That would be nice. Even a birthday, I guess you could toast another birthday. And this one's Easter. I'll try to hold that bottom up. Hopefully get the glare off of it. I have to have some light over here. And this one is farming, gardening, it looks like. This one's pretty. Man with a boy riding a bicycle. Love the colors in that one. That's just gorgeous. I say you can get 2 or possibly even 3 cards out of these, just depending on how much you want to put on them. Here's a little garden scene. There's a little village with the river rolling through it. It's really pretty. I kept about half, and I just closed my eyes but one in this stack, one in that stack, because they were all so pretty. There's no way to really just choose. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at those beautiful colors. When you got your flowers and all, you can just keep building up. Here's another hot air balloon and a windmill. This one, gorgeous. Got the church here on it. They all have foil. Every piece on here even has foil. Doesn't look like there's a piece without foil. So there you go, 14 of them, $10. And then I have this new set of drill bits, screwdriver bits. Not screwdrivers, drill bits. Said it right the first time, then changed it. These aren't the Dollar Tree, they're Craftsman, but they won't fit my Dremel. I have to have a 1/4-inch shank, and these are all different, and they just won't work. So they're Craftsman, $2 for the set. And then I have crochet needles. There's one E, one G, and there's 5 H's. H was the one I used for almost everything, and I was always losing them. Leaving them in a ball of yarn or a skein of yarn somewhere. So I had lots of H's, but I can't crochet anymore. And there's one K. And then down here in the little steel ones, there's 1 0, 112, and 114. And these are pretty vintage. They say made in the USA, 10 cents each. So I say they're pretty old. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11 of them for $2. And have you ever wanted to etch your name in something? This little bottle of etching cream I got at Walmart, and I checked the price on it a while ago. It's $10.94 at Walmart. I etched my granddaughter's name on a candy dish because her name has an unusual spelling and she can't ever find anything with her name on it. So I put it on a candy dish, gave it to her for her birthday, and I never saw the candy dish again. So there's no need for me to do any more etching, and I just used a tiny bit out of the bottle. So, and these would be good for the bride and groom glasses. Instead of putting bride and groom, you could put their names, or your child's name and birth date and weight and all that on something. In fact, you could put it on one of these. I got to be sure to turn that away from me. These, there's 2 of them, and they are not maids. They're the same color, and they're heavy. These are over a pound each. They are extremely heavy. Very nice. I mean, you could really make these beautiful. Just beautiful. And I didn't do this. It was like that when I got them. But I'm sure you could take that off. Which, anyway, it's a good way to hang them. I had them at one time hanging up by this, but my walls are all brick. And the way I had to hang them, they didn't even look good. And I couldn't get into actually doing anything with them as far as decorating them because I didn't have a place to put them. So $3 each on these, and like I say, they're heavy, they're sturdy, they're extremely nice. And here's a big pair of knitting needles, 50 cents on these. They are size 19. And then here's the Rock-a-Block. I never could really figure out how to use them. I only tried a couple times, and I tried putting my prima doll on one of these big ones, and every time I rocked it, I rocked her. So I'd have rocked her face if she'd have had one. So anyway, $5 on these. Like I said, just a couple times I put that one stamp on that wand. And these are Crafter's Companion. And speaking of Crafter's Companion, let me get to this while we're on that. This is the ultimate. And here's your DVD video with the tutorials. And she sells these, just the DVDs, for over $20. And I'm just asking $25 for the whole thing. And it has everything here to do your paper crafts. And this is the HSN Sparkle Purple. And it had just a little clip that clipped on right here, and somehow I lost it. So I'm going to make a piece of Velcro to go right there and keep my alligator clip. But here you can just put your paper on here and trace any of these designs here. And then when you open it up, it's got your stylus. And here's your razor blade is in here for cutting. And here's your paper cutter. Fits down in where? Here it fits. Here's the other stylus in here. Hope you can see them. So here's your paper cutter and your blades in here. And this locks in. I might not have it in the right place. It's been a long time since I looked at it. And here's your pegs for bow making. So you can make bows. It's got all of your lines on here for scoring, whatever you want to score. Here is butterflies and stars. I hope you can see this. Oh, I'm knocking stuff off behind the freezer. And here, this has your measurements up here at the top and bottom and all your scoring lines. And the book tells you how to score on each one, which lines to score on for what kind of folds. And here's your fancy designs. And then, I forgot what this says on this page. But then there's more designs here you can trace. But the book and the DVD, and that's what went behind the freezer. The book and the DVD. So I will get those out later. But they tell you how to do everything. And she's got all kinds of projects and everything in there. It's just, this is a really nice outfit. When I bought it thinking, you know, well, I could take it with me when I went somewhere. But then shortly after that, I got to where I couldn't drive, and I'm not going anywhere. I thought this would be easier than taking, you know, paper cutters and scoreboards and 14 other tools, bow makers and everything, because you've got everything all right here in this one place. But since I can't drive, and I can't see to drive, so I don't make it back down home. You know, like I did, and like I was thinking I would when I bought that. So, and then I have a letterpress. I was so gonna get into this when I bought it. I bought my die cutter and this all together, and I've never used it. It's never been opened, never used. There's all the paints or inks, whatever they are for this. They're inks. Never been opened. And there's your cleaning cloths. The only thing that's not in here is the oh gee, the brayer. I took the brayer out. But then it's got either 4 or 5, maybe even 6 packages of designs, and it's got everything you need. It's got all of them, because I bought it on HSN, and I had the automatic ship. Here's your cotton papers and everything that you need here. Here's all your directions. And this, I don't know if some of, yeah, part of that goes to the letterpress. And anyway, $30 for the letterpress with 4 or 5, whatever this turns out to be here. 2 of them might be alike. on the kits. There's birthdays and backgrounds, and yeah, I see two alike right here. They got the same. No, they don't. That's a different floral background, but I do think I have two alike here. For some reason, I believe I haven't. $30 for the letterpress. It just sat in there in the closet and kind of got, the box got mashed. Okay, next. If you sell anything here on YouTube or on eBay and you don't have postal scales, here's a nice set for $8. This is one I used for years. That's 8, not 18. 8. And my niece was here 2 years ago, and we were selling quite a bit, or 3 years ago. We were selling quite a bit on eBay, and somehow or other, we lost the scales. They got covered up, and we could not find them, and we had a whole lot of stuff to ship. So I sent her down to the post office, because we don't have no place here in town to buy anything, and bought a new scale, $50 at the post office. But this one worked just fine, and it weighs in grams or ounces, pounds. You just turn it on right here. Can't. Oh, I'm trying to check. That's not a turn on. It's been so long since I used it, I was trying to turn it on in the wrong place. And it weighs in grams or ounces, pounds. What, you know, you just set it here. Whatever you, kilograms. It's going crazy because my hand's on it. It uses like the nickel size battery, and you can get those at the Dollar Tree. So I used it for years, and I put 2 batteries in it, and I just put a new one in it recently because it had, like I say, it's set for like 3 years, so the battery was dead. So I put a new one in it and turn it back off here. Well, I'm going to set it down and turn it off. Okay, $8 for the postal scale. And this is just beautiful. See the rhinestones and the flowers. Velvet back. And this is heavy. It's a heavy metal. It's not plastic, and it's not that thin tin stuff. It is a thick, heavy metal. And I really had big plans for this when I bought it. I paid $3 for it down at the gee, I'm losing my mind. At the thrift store. But it's heavy. I'm sure it weighs almost a pound. It just, I don't know. You can just do so many things with it, embellish it, and just make it beautiful. So, $2 on that heavy picture frame. Put it under the scale. I don't want to put it on top of. Okay, and next, a battery charger. Well, I was going to save me some money, and I don't know, I paid $50, $60 for this and used it just 2 or 3 times. But the kids kept throwing away the rechargeable batteries, so I quit buying them. And now they still come in here. My granddaughter come in here, I bet 6 weeks ago or more, and brought her walking dog, set it on the couch. Grandma, you got any batteries? And it takes C's. No, I didn't have any C batteries. So she's come back 2 or 3 times. And I said, you going to take your dog home? She said, has it got batteries yet? No. Well, she don't want to take it home till I put batteries in it. But if I put rechargeable ones in it, then their mom or somebody buys batteries and puts in it and throws my rechargeables away. But this will charge a 9-volt. It'll charge anything from a AAA. I know a C and maybe a D. I'm not sure about the D. I don't remember. I don't remember. I know it charges a C. I'll put it down in the description if it charges only up to a C or if it charges a D. But it works perfect. Perfect. And you can save a lot of money if you've got kids that won't throw away the rechargeable batteries because they're more expensive to buy. But once you buy them, you've got them and you can just keep recharging them. So $20 on that. I don't know if I told you, but it's there so you could see it. Okay, when I bought all those Tim Holtz inks, I was going to make some sprays. And I looked at his little sprayers because I wanted fine spray, a fine sprayer. And man, they're like almost $2 a piece by the time you pay shipping. And those things at Walmart, I do not like them because they spit and sputter and the plastic is soft. So I bought a whole bunch of these and then found out that I couldn't make spray inks with those. But these are the 20 mil and they're hard plastic. They're not that soft stuff. And they are 2 for $1 or 5 for $2. And I think I have 38 or 39, 40, I don't remember. But go as deep as you want, as many as you want. 2 for $1 or 5 for $2. Oh, and I finally got through this video. So thank you all for watching. I hope you find something here that you can use because I sure need to get it out of my way. And I will be coming back shortly with some more things, so keep watching. And I'm happy to wait, until everything you might be interested in ends, for you to pay. If you say you want it, I'll just put your name on it and put it back and keep it for you until you get ready to pay. And I prefer friends and family if you can. But I'm not hard and fast on anything. If you think my prices are too high, make me a decent offer. I just got to move some stuff. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.